Rev 2 Late Racing restaurant coming to a town near you. Alright guys, welcome back to the Rev 2 Late Racing channel. As you guys seen in the thumbnail, I am going to attempt to cook a steak on my exhaust. So what we're going to do is wrap that aluminum foil around there, just like he's doing, and I'm going to take 2 of these hose clamps and clamp it on there, the front and back, to hold the aluminum foil on there, and then we're going to go to the store, buy a steak, strap it on there with some string or something, hopefully that doesn't melt, drive around, try to cook it nice and thorough, medium rare, of course, and then I'm gonna come back here, and by the end of this video, we're both gonna eat that thing. Just discovered that we might have one issue with this.
When you're cooking the steak, you've got grease that's dripping off of the steak.
Right.
It's gonna be dripping onto the exhaust.
That might be an issue. I didn't exactly think that one through. Yeah. Might want to grab a fire extinguisher before we go. All right, guys, so we're gonna drive to our local Kroger right down the street. We're gonna get us probably a ribeye, and then hopefully nothing catches on fire. All right, I'll put it on the, thank you. All right, perfect. That looks so American, it's ridiculous. All right, so we're gonna use this string. Hopefully this string holds up with the exhaust. That might be a gamble. And then we're just gonna drive it on home and flip it once we get back there and see how good we can cook this thing.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Oh no.
Don't worry, I gotta find this thing right here.
So our steak fell off, but it's cooking pretty damn good. It fell off on my exhaust right there. It's honestly almost already cooked on one side. Hopefully my car doesn't constantly smell like steak every time I start it up. Now I guess there's worse things that it can smell like, that's for sure. But it is cooking phenomenally well. Definitely not one of my best ideas, but I've had worse ideas. So we're gonna try to get this thing strapped on a little better. Try to avoid a grease fire here. We do have an extinguisher with us, so we did come prepared just in case something does happen. But it's just a risk I'm willing to take. All right, so he ate part of the steak. It was actually pretty good, but I have to go to the dang winery because my girlfriend's making me go. We're gonna go round 2, and I will admit the string idea to hold the steak down was a really dumb idea. So we're gonna get some baling wire, and then we're gonna actually cook it thoroughly this time. We're gonna come back, split the steak, and we're gonna eat it. So we'll be right back. All right, day 2, and we got some baling wire. So we're gonna put some new aluminum foil on that, and I said screw the protection on the headers. It'll just drip on there. I don't think it's enough to start a fire, but if it does, we're still taking the fire extinguisher with us. We're gonna go back to Kroger, buy steak number 2, and then we're gonna strap it on there, and we're gonna cook it all the way this time. That's gonna stay on there. The baling wire, we only had to use one wire, and we just wrapped it around there a couple times. So we're using the pliers, tightening her down. Oh yeah, it's working. She's staying on there this time. All right, I think we're gonna do a little flipping action. Looks like it's cooking pretty damn good this time. All right, so it's stuck to the pipe. Hopefully we didn't overcook it is what I'm worried about. This wire is surprisingly not that hot. So we're gonna see if this thing is overcooked. Oh, it could have been cooked better. It must be the, like, what, 2,000 degrees or whatever that it gets super fast. I'm still gonna eat it, but could have cooked it a little lower and less. All right, so we're back attached. I'll just poke it with some pliers. He's solid. All right, so we're gonna drive back. We're gonna put this thing on a plate. We're gonna cut it in half. We're gonna eat this thing. So here we go. We're gonna see what the 2-step does. Look at this steak shaking. Oh my God. we're gonna see. Hopefully I don't get too much grease from these pliers on my steak. Oh, she's a little burnt on that side, a little bit more well done than I figured.
That looks perfect.
But we're gonna cut this thing open and we're gonna take a couple bites.
What are you seasoning on?
Nope, no seasoning. The seasoning is the turbo exhaust.
Do a baked potato.
All right,
Do a baked potato on the other side.
you guys want a piece?
Go ahead. It smells pretty good. Ribeye?
That's the most American steak I've ever had. It tastes pretty good, I'll give it that. Dodge, you want a piece?
Oh, fuck it.
Everybody wants a piece.
He'll eat
Oh,
the
Dodge,
whole
you
freaking
missed.
thing, man.
All right, guys, I think overall success. So Rev 2 Late Racing Restaurant coming to a town near you, but steak's pretty good. And thanks for watching. Come back next week, see what I tear up. See you later, guys.